October 9th, 2023 marked a grim chapter in TikTok history, as a disturbing livestream left viewers shocked.
If any of you watched the live, I'm really sorry. That shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have had to see that.
In an era where exposing and cancellations are at its prime, is it possible some allegations are made with the wrong intentions? That's allegedly what happened to TikToker Inquisitor3, and the public is outraged.
And to the two people who made him do that, you two are disgusting.
Let's unravel the truth. His name was Vincent, a 23-year-old famed Italian cosplayer who was known by his over 100,000 fans on TikTok as Inquisitor Ghost or Inquisitor 3, for his striking portrayal of Call of Duty's Simon Ghost Riley and the Inquisitor from Star Wars. Little did he know, his last post would be in late September, in full cosplay wielding a red lightsaber. Inquisitor wouldn't make it past October 9th, and he made sure the world was watching his last moments.
Guys, I don't know if you know about something that is happening right now about Inquisitor 3, which was Inquisitor Ghost. He is currently dying right now, live on TikTok.
The video was difficult to decipher at first. A dark room and a reflection on the glass in the background. That's until someone began breaking the glass. Inquisitor couldn't be seen in the video and the comments were turned off of the original livestream. So fans watched on, unaware and unable to speculate with one another. That being said, some took to their own pages to describe what appeared to be happening.
You can see some people trying to bring him back. He's on the floor right now. He's dying.
After the ordeal, reports of the livestream were circulating with many trying to piece together the shocking situation. "Where's Inquisitor in his live?" one commenter asked. The door was locked and Inquisitor took his life, and then someone came and broke the window to get in and did CPR, but sadly he was deceased and it was too late, another commented, filling in some blanks. As for who that someone was, viewers theorized it was either a neighbor, a paramedic, or a friend who ran over after seeing his live stream. But it was too late. Fans were devastated to learn that Inquisitor had, in fact, ended his life during his live stream that day.
He has been pronounced dead.
Fans offered their condolences through moments of silence, a soldier's salute, cracking a glow stick, lighting a candlestick, and sharing art in memory of Inquisitor. Days later, fans noticed Inquisitor's content was scrubbed, and later his account was removed altogether, likely due to the chilling nature of his live stream days prior. Inquisitor's fans were devastated, and those who knew the truth were disgusted and angered.
And I wish the absolute worst on them for weaponizing their platform. He did not deserve this.
Sending one person down a dark path with a post captioned, "Revenge or Revenge." The last photo slide docs Tito, a TikTok Call of Duty cosplayer who had a large impact in escalating the situation, revealing personal information about his whereabouts, workplace, family, relatives, and more. The post was liked nearly 300,000 times before it was removed from the platform. As for who Tito is and what his role was, well, for that, we need to rewind and introduce Tito's girlfriend, AJ. It all started when Inquisitor was accused of predatory behavior with 17-year-old AJ. Her connection to Inquisitor? She was an editor who had worked on some of his videos. As for the details of the accusations, screenshots from March 26 were circulating showing Inquisitor using endearing terms towards AJ, such as, "I love you so much," "honey," "I'ma marry you," and even on a more personal note, telling her his real name, Vincent. In another conversation with Diana, someone who knows AJ, she asked Inquisitor about his proposal to AJ. He allegedly responded, "Like, she's far away and too young. I like her, like she's my type, literally, but meh." Then Diana questioned if Inquisitor knew AJ's age, to which he allegedly responded, 17, 18, I don't really want to get in trouble. Pedophile ass, Diana boldly asserted. From the messages, it's unclear if Inquisitor knew AJ's real age and where he got the numbers from. It's also worth noting that in Italy, where Inquisitor resides, AOC is 14, but generally many still view this as too young. As for AJ, her whereabouts are unknown, so we don't know her AOC laws. But did Inquisitor mean the messages in the way they were being interpreted? And if he was misinformed of AJ's age and thought she was 18, there would still be a 5-year age gap, aligning with his alleged statement calling her too young. And how did this all come to light anyway? Well, the old messages were brought back to light in mid-September when screenshots of conversations were sent to a Call of Duty cosplayer community Discord's moderator. One of the mods, Jay, informed Inquisitor that these supposed messages were showing Inquisitor in a questionable light. Jay was gentle with the conversation, introducing the topic as problematic things brought to his team's attention. Bringing up the screenshots that were shared to the community, Jay added that the conversation in question seemed really off, and they didn't believe they were getting the full story. So Jay reached out for more context. Before ending the message, Jay told Inquisitor the Discord moderators didn't plan on taking any action just yet, not before getting his side of the story first. Confused, Inquisitor asked what the problematic conversations were about, and that's when Jay first shared the news with him. They are accusing you of pedophilia. Inquisitor vehemently denied the allegations, even pointing out that he has younger siblings. I'm certainly not a pedo. Jay highlighted the conversation had been with the 17-year-old, but added, now me and the whole mod team don't feel like these are accurate or proclaim the whole story, which is why we reached out. This made Inquisitor skeptical. Had Jay actually seen evidence, or were these allegations the spiteful creations of someone opposed to him? Jay noted that DM evidence was shown, but he felt the conversation was missing context. He also reminded Inquisitor the screenshots were from March. Confused, Inquisitor asked, "Can I see them?" Inquisitor was baffled, trying to explain himself. Bruh, AJ was my editor, and I treated her like that because she used to make a lot of vids for me. It wasn't like that. When Jay asked whether he knew she was under 18, Inquisitor didn't seem to know, responding, "She is? I don't know." He insisted his messages were misconstrued kindness, and AJ never expressed discomfort with his comments. As for the reason AJ would suddenly turn on Inquisitor, he theorized it may have to do with their sudden falling out. And I think that AJ got mad because I stopped talking to her since some people told me that she wasn't a very good person. But then, the conversation took a dramatic turn. Jay explained, the short explanation was, you got quoted and someone replied with, "You know he's a pedo, right?" Inquisitor responded, "OMG, I feel so f***ing bad right now." The plot thickened when Inquisitor shared his own evidence, a message from mid-September from a user named Tequila, who later admitted was AJ with a different display name. Just take a look at what AJ just sent me. First, she faked to be some type of fan, and now she claims she didn't do shit. The messages from Tequila read, "OMG, hi, I love you, date me, joke. I'm not a minor." To which Inquisitor shut down immediately with, "I'm not interested, I'm sorry." Tequila instead insisted they be friends, but Inquisitor stood firm. "Not a fan on the way you acted, TBH. If you can please stop texting me, you'd be very kind." After nearly 9 hours of silence, Tequila messaged Inquisitor again, revealing she is AJ. "I never exposed you, I just want to talk with you again." Inquisitor had enough and confronted AJ about spreading false rumors about him. AJ denied it, but Inquisitor said, "So who's this?" paired with a screenshot of AJ saying, "You do know that he is a pedophile, right? I got a lot of proof." She was caught red-handed, right? Well, not without a fight. "I never said that. Diana is on my account. I forgot to change my password," AJ argued. Unconvinced, Inquisitor responded, "Bro, get a life." AJ continued to defend herself, but Inquisitor demanded AJ fix the situation, adding, "Be very careful on what you say," seeming to allude to the false allegations. AJ, confused or playing dumb, continued to question Inquisitor and suddenly dropped a shocking statement. "I just missed you. I missed talking to you." But why would AJ, who was supposedly made uncomfortable by Inquisitor's previous messages, suddenly send messages about missing him and joking about wanting to date? Well, there's a story there too. AJ allegedly told her boyfriend, Tito, she was uncomfortable with the comments Inquisitor made while she was his editor. But it seems the comments from March weren't enough to justify the couple calling out Inquisitor online. Tito wanted AJ to get more compelling proof. "It's not life or death crisis. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep flirting with him and see where it goes. If he starts to get intimate, then I will expose him. We just need better and more proof." From their conversation, it's clear AJ thought the screenshots she already had from March were enough, but Tito didn't agree. And his main goal was clear: get Inquisitor canceled. Baby, we need a reason for him to get canceled. Flirting is one thing, intimate texting is another. So that's what she tried to do. even later exposing that she did lie to Inquisitor when she messaged him again, in an attempt to convince him that she was over 18. Another DM also leaked, showing AJ plotting to flirt with Inquisitor. Then, someone else joined in to fuel the fire against Inquisitor, spreading these revelations like wildfire in early October after the influencer A.E. Keegs, also known as Keegan's Mask, exposed the private DMs to her audience.
Keegan's Mask began sharing these messages out of context in a desperate attempt to paint Inquisitor as a predator. The thing she left out, however, is that these were just enthusiastic responses to him finding that she had created so many edits for him in such a brief amount of time.
TikToker Bravo07, who is a part of the community with over 300k followers, also seemed to stir the pot.
And now I'm going to talk about Inquisitor Ghost. I've seen a lot of proof about this cosplayer, this content creator that always gave me the ick. He always seemed over the top, so full of himself. He followed me around 3 weeks ago. I wasn't alive, and he kept complimenting me like, you're the best, you're great, and everything, so I followed him back, because this friend of mine spoke to me about him a week prior, and I know a lot of tea about him already.
In fact, before Inquisitor's livestream, Bravo07 was seen posting videos like this: Inquisitor is back. My honest reaction because I know Keegan and I are doing to bring him down again, dancing. Despite the messages between Inquisitor and AJ never escalating to anything intimate, cutting contact with AJ months prior and adding MDNI, minors do not interact, in his social media bio, the community was still divided. Some people put the responsibility on Inquisitor. There are minors out there willing to lie and manipulate grown adults. It's the adult's job to ask for ID and have common sense. I don't know why everyone's mourning over a pedophile, while others didn't excuse AJ and Tito's behavior. The girl said that she was over 18. People really need to stop pretending that being a minor exempts you from any and all accountability. So a couple kids just murdered someone and they aren't getting charged? They were plotting this since March. This is premeditated manslaughter. One person allegedly messaged Tito, warning him AJ could be in legal trouble. He acknowledged that but informed the user he broke up with her. The saga took another twist as Keegan's Mask faced backlash, prompting her to delete the controversial video that fanned the flames of this he said, she said incident. Unfortunately, the damage had already been done. Inquisitor ended his life. And some of the responses were unwarranted. According to those who watched the incident unfold, Keegan's Mask allegedly made fun of Inquisitor's deceased body. Bravo07 allegedly posted this video sometime after Inquisitor's livestream ended with text on screen that read, Inquisitor dipping before the allegations because he knew the was about to down. Keegan and I, Batman, saving Gotham, the COD community, from the Joker, P.S. Bravo also posted this video, making judgments about Inquisitor's reaction to the backlash.
And I firmly believe this person needs to be locked up in a psych ward. Whether he's actually or not, what he did on the livestream, it makes him mentally unstable. He needs to be locked up somewhere. He's a danger to himself and many other people.
It's possible they thought the livestream was fake, as Inquisitor was never clearly shown in the frame. But the responses still came as a shock to the community. And amidst the turmoil came the responses from those involved. Keegan's Mask defended her actions. All I did was call Inquisitor out for acting like a pred. Look at my TikToks. Nowhere did I state anything other than the fact it was weird he was speaking to and about minors. What AJ did was wrong, but that does not justify his actions. I posted it for others to become aware and used him as an example. Nowhere did I state I wanted him to be injured. In a separate message, she wrote, At no point did I wish harm against Inquisitor, and it hurts me to hear the news of his passing. Adding she didn't feel responsible for the threats, doxing, and false allegations that resulted from her videos. I acted on what I was to believe was factual information from someone I trusted, and was used. Continuing, she noted that she removed all posts about the situation from her page. I wanted to use my platform for good, to expose allegations to find a deeper truth. I never wanted it to escalate the way it has. Bravo also posted a statement to his profile. Inquisitor disappeared a week before the drama started and I could not contact him. If he had an active account, I would have gladly asked for his side of the story. However, I am not the one to blame for this. I was blinded by what I've been told, still by said girls, and tried to make excuses. I take accountability for what I've said, and I can agree that my following could have done more harm, but I'm asking you not to say it was my fault he passed, because it wasn't. I feel horrible about everything. May he rest in peace. Revelations and apologies also came from AJ and Tito themselves, but not before Tito shifted the blame to viewers, alleging AJ tried to end her life due to the backlash. Then came Tito's video.
Okay, so I'm here to talk about my side of the story with the Inquisitor situation.
He started by saying that he and AJ were talking about the situation back in March, but it stopped shortly after. That is, until recently.
She found his account again on TikTok, and she was telling me about it, saying that she wanted to expose him.
He then shared the screenshot of his conversation with AJ and emphasized that he wasn't wanting to ruin Inquisitor's life.
All I'm saying right here is that I want more proof to convince myself that he is a...
But his video took a turn when he pointed the finger at his girlfriend's actions.
I did not tell her to lie. I did not tell her to crop screenshots. I did not tell her to edit things. I am being completely honest with you. I really don't know why my girlfriend would want to expose him with only that proof. And I know what she did was wrong. She apologizes.
He went on to explain that he watched parts of Inquisitor's livestream and that since it was posted, he and AJ were getting a lot of hate. He even revealed AJ stopped eating due to the massive personal messages the both of them had been getting.
She is getting nonstop DMs telling her she should end it. And I am getting DMs as well telling her she should rot in hell. And I really just am asking you guys to stop.
Tito ended his video saying,
"But I really just want the COD community to get better. Really, we didn't mean for any of this to happen. So, there's my apology. I'm sorry. Nobody deserves to die."
Tito also posted a text apology claiming he would never forgive himself. But was that enough for the community? Were they ready to forgive and forget? Judging by the comments on a reshared video of Tito's apology, probably not. Bro saying they should stop. My man went through worse because people thought he was a pedo. Too late to apologize. He's deceased because you and your girlfriend. Can't wait till it gets criminal charges. And finally, AJ's apology. In it, she wrote, "I hope one day you can forgive me for my stupid actions. I learned from my mistakes. Please just stop sending unaliving threats. A person passed away. Please do better, COD community. I will do better myself. Rest in peace, Vincent." An apology that, according to this TikToker, was not accepted.
This apology is bullshit. If you think that's, true, sincere, they took the comments off so nobody can comment, of course. Just because they don't want to get any and have something happen to them, even though they didn't care when it happened to someone else. And they were the freaking cause of it, okay, mad weird.
Since the final uploads in reference to this situation, all three have either deleted or made their accounts private. And Bravo07's account was allegedly banned from the platform, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing to some TikTokers.
We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it!
A video whose comments were also filled with support for Inquisitor. Justice for Inquisitor. Tito needs to go to jail for what he's done. Accounts can be replaced, but nothing can replace what we lost. A sentiment of disgust was shared by many others, including Viv, who posted a video in reference to Keegan's mask stating, "You don't get to deactivate your account and try to run away from the consequences. You drove this man to the end of his life, and the stains are all over your hands." Which she captioned, "Keegan's mask, I hope you feel guilty for what you have done. You take sides without knowing what actually happened." And he also had an MDNI, minors do not interact, in his bio, so AJ overstepped his boundaries. Inquisitor's supportive community has rallied together in a Change.org petition in hopes of honoring him.
I didn't want to see him go like that. He just wanted to spread kindness and positivity.
I heard his story, and I don't think that anything that happened to him, he deserved.
In remembrance of a life tragically cut short, his supporters have initiated a Change.org petition to fulfill his dream of being immortalized as a Call of Duty skin, keeping his spirit alive in the game he loved. The petition states, calling on Activision and the creators behind Call of Duty to honor Inquisitor's memory by creating a skin based on him. A tribute many stood behind.
I cried a little bit, honestly. I saw the live. I just think his memory should be kept alive, and this would really help with that.
Let's all sign this petition, and may God bless the Inquisitor in heaven.
The petition has nearly reached its goal of 50,000 signatures. Many people shared their feelings under the petition. People started a witch hunt with absolutely zero valid proof of the allegations against him. He did this over a lie. He didn't deserve this. It took losing an entire life for most people to realize actions have consequences. People are fragile. Not everyone can handle the pressure of such immense allegations. May he be at peace. As well as aggression towards those who allegedly are to blame. He passed because of cyberbullying. You, Tito. You, Keegs. You do not deserve to be in the community anymore. Go f***ing rot. On the other hand, numerous fan accounts have been made to pay tribute to the cosplayer, including one reposting a number of his videos to honor him. An Inquisitor's Instagram account is now managed by his father, who shares fan tributes for his son. His father also linked an official GoFundMe to help alleviate some of the strain and help the family bring those responsible to justice so they can answer for their heinous actions. And if it truly was the allegations of predatory behavior that led Inquisitor to end his life, it just goes to show how dangerous words truly can be.
It's time as a community and as TikTok, we did better and we do better. This has got to be it. Like, everybody needs to learn from this. We lost one life far too soon, and soon there'll be more added to that if people do not start treating each other better.
Cyberbullying and false allegations can ruin someone's life. If you find yourself in a similar situation, please seek support from people you trust or reach out to a national lifeline. In serious conditions, seek legal help for ways to clear your name. You do not have to face it alone. As the unfortunate incident comes to an end, one thing remains clear. In the world of cosplay and social media fame, not all is as it seems.